Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind your step. Every little promise is a debt well kept. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. Love is truth and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish. But sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word I spoke. Not a soul goes lost, not a heart denied. If you stay in the light, love will be your guide. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. Sweet as tea. The magic within.
Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in
the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. There's salt.
Hello, friends. We're actually going to do writing tonight. It is going to happen. We are doing writing tonight, you guys. I am determined. It's going to happen. So, per usual, we always start over here first because I love you guys, and you guys always get me for a little bit longer than TikTok does. Just because that's a little bit easier most of the time. But also because I can't talk about you guys over on TikTok, which sucks. But, to be honest, Spinner, that is by our lovely This Old Talos. He made that for me. It is called Magic Flows. That is proprietary to us and only us. It is fun facts, I will be actually recording it eventually. But it's called Magic Flows. That's what we've named it. And it is just for little old me. For my stream. Fun facts, when I pause the stream for you guys, it also has an instrumental version that I use on a lot on my podcast. I use it for y'all's pause music here on Twitch and YouTube. So y'all get a lot of cool shit that, guess what, TikTok doesn't get. Y'all special over here. But per usual, as I always try to start everything out with, over to my right, y'all's left, is the GoFundMe QR code. I am trying to raise money for my hysterectomy that I am in need of. And right now we're at, last I checked, $512 because I am adding my TikTok funds that I earn into this. So we are still at, as of today, $512. And on that one, if you do not like to donate through GoFundMe, because yes, they do take fees out, you are more than welcome to directly donate either through Venmo, PayPal, or through Cash App, which will pop up in the links. For Twitch, if you are over on YouTube, all of those links are down in the description. The GoFundMe link is in the description, and then my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal usernames are all three in the description, you guys. So, with that, let me get TikTok running. What we gotta do. And we're gonna do it as a chat and interview situation. Writing Coven Wednesday. And so let's get our TikTok live going, guys. Okay, now I can kick, at least the chat can come over here so that I'm less, I don't have to worry about it. Hello, everyone. How is everyone tonight? We are going to get straight up into our writing tonight because I didn't get writing done last week, and your girl needs to get some writing done today. So that is happening. I love that everyone is here, and thank you guys for being here. We, like I said, it is writing night. I've just got to get my page up so that I can work on the books. Or the book. We're working on book 3 tonight. Each book does not have a title yet, just for anyone who's curious. I will name them once I get done with the books. I as of right now cannot focus in on like naming them right this freaking minute. So we're doing that tonight. I think I want to work in I want to work in their like 6-month anniversary thing. So I am. Okay, so to explain this to you guys so that you kind of understand, TikTok is on a delay because I have things that I have to talk about before I get on TikTok because they cannot be spoken of on TikTok. Otherwise, I get things restricted, removed, or inability to use them, such as being gifted things. So I pretty much will always start YouTube and TikTok. You always get, I mean, YouTube and Twitch, you guys get me for longer. To be very clear, you guys get me for longer. But TikTok is on a delay. So we are on TikTok tonight. It is up. It is going. It's there. It just makes things a little bit easier to kick these purple app and long form content app off first. So we do those first. Get this shared. Misfit! Oh gosh, that just echoed big time. Sorry, guys. We're going to close that out now because that has no reason to be. Sorry, guys. If you are over there on TikTok, I'm sorry. I did not know my sound was on an app. I apologize. It's usually not on an app because I have it where it's muted automatically. But we are 100% getting started tonight in all the normal places, you guys. So I promise I am actually going to write tonight. It's actually going to happen. I really want to work on their anniversary section. Because William actually gets her a gift, you guys. It's really freaking cute. But I'm happy you're all here. Thank you for being here. I love you all. You can watch from wherever you prefer to watch. It is not that big of a deal. I have had dinner. Catherine is not in trouble, but she did eat something she should not have eaten today. And it's mommy's fault. That's why we can't be mad at her. It is my fault. I left blueberry muffin mix where she could get her little mouth on it. She didn't eat the blueberries. Or at least the dehydrated blueberry bits or whatever. She did not eat those. She just licked around them. So fun for me, because that resulted in some liquid you-know-whats. And I had to clean that up. So that is my penance for having screwed up and forgotten to put stuff away, you guys. Let me get my blankie, because I have my little electric lap blanket for the home office. Because it's not that it's cold, I just like to be comfortable when I write. Okay. Why did I say dinner for tomorrow? Dinner for tonight. And thank you guys for coming and joining the live over on TikTok. Please make sure you're double tapping that screen, sharing the live, liking the live. It helps a lot. Because the more people we get into our comfy cozy community, the more fun we get to have. And I appreciate you all being here. So, you know. I promise I'm putting the phone away. Putting the phone away, you guys. It's out of hand reach for the moment. So, okay. Hey Kaylee, how are we today? Okay, we're gonna take out the necklace gift scene. Hey Chef, how are we? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, the new business cards are here. I ordered them this morning. I went and picked them up. They're here. I can go get them to show them off if you guys want to see them. But you gotta tell me now before I start like deep diving into work. Because if I start deep diving into writing, I'm going to focus solely wholly on this and not go get them. So do we want to see the new business cards? Yay? Nay? I'm going to take that as a nay, unless anyone else wants to commentary on it. Oh, I know I said I put my phone away, guys, but I kind of want to like click out these emails. I get so irritated by the amount of emails I get during the day, you guys. And I clean them out way too regularly. I'm regretting having the Coca-Cola I had this afternoon. Oh, my heart may or may not be having palpitations right now, you guys. It's that kind of day today. But we're gonna get writing done. Okay, ingredients from the fridge is mine, half on the task at hand. Half on the task and half on the strange simmering feeling. It's just something like anticipation or perhaps something to worth. That is when it hit him. This would be Aurelia's first time in his apartment. I do it. Period. So fun things about this spinner that I really love. I don't know if this is how it works on Android because I have a Yahoo email. Come at me all you want. I don't care, guys. So I have a Yahoo email, which is my primary email for everything. And I can on the home screen like hold the emails and like delete them without having gone in my inbox. And it's the best freaking thing in the world. 100% is like the best freaking thing in the world for me because I don't have to go into, hey Jamala, how are you? I don't have to go into my actual email app to go through and read them and delete them. I can like get the preview on my screen and it's like if it's junk mail, I can just click and delete, click and delete, click and delete, click and delete. When was the first time? Hey Bean. Okay. From the men in the chat, I need input. This is my female character's first time. Hey Undead, how are ya? This is my female character's first time at her boyfriend's place. He is just now realizing this. If you were a guy, if you were in his place, would you be freaking out about the like this is the woman that you know you're going to spend the rest of your life with? To give you context, it is the woman that you're like pretty damn sure you're going to spend the rest of your life with, guys. Would you be panicking about cleaning your place up before she gets there? Yes? No? Somewhere weirdly in the middle? Okay. I just need to know if I'm accurately portraying him in the essence of that he's going to be freaking it's a freak out situation of like he is deeply in love with Aurelia. Like they are end game. Hi Sarah, hi Leander, hi, how are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, so we are doing okay. It makes sense. I shall go with how I Hey, Ashley, how are you? Okay, William's hands made quicker than the greens for the spaghetti sauce. Leaving it to simmer on the stove. Oh. Hey, Bongan, how are you? How is your Wednesday night treating you? We were working on book stuff. I'm actually working on books tonight. Can we be happy about this? I got no writing done last week, you guys. We chatted for too long. And I am actually getting writing done tonight. Yay. Okay, so your piece of trash in the bag as you went. I feel like I always like try to like write and run on sentences, you guys. And once that had been accomplished, living room. Almost decent. Okay. Hi, Inga. How are you? Okay, everyone. I need thoughts. Context. William is working on dinner. I'm gonna read this, and I want y'all's feedback, please. Okay. Dinner for tonight. The simple thought made him. Hang on. Sorry. Let me put a period where it's supposed to be, you guys. Dinner for tonight. The simple thought made him feel grounded, and he smiled as if the act of preparing something was a kind of peace. He began pulling ingredients from the fridge, his mind half on the task and half on the strange, simmering feeling in his chest, something like anticipation, or perhaps something deeper. That is when it hit him. This would be Aurelia's first time in his apartment. He looked up, taking in the messy space. Why had he thought it was a good idea to have her come here for dinner? William's hands made quick work of the ingredients for the spaghetti sauce before leaving it to simmer on the stove. Grabbing a trash bag, he made his way. Be great if I, actually wrote things correctly. He made his way into the living room, stuffing every piece of trash into the bag as he went, and once that had been accomplished, the living room looked almost decent. With a few stops to ensure the sauce was indeed not burning, William managed to tuck every single book he had strewn on the coffee table back into their homes on the bookshelf, just in time for her soft knock on the door. Do I need to flesh it out more? Like, thoughts? Would you like me to make him like, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I will make it longer. We're at like 57,751 words right now. I have room to play. I have room to play. Tell me what we think. Do we need to make it longer? Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, Madre. How are you? How do we feel about that, guys? Like, do I need to flesh it out a little bit more? We can make William squirm. I am down for making this man squirm, okay? While y'all are simmering with that, I'm gonna get myself a drink real quick, because I will forget hydration station tonight if I don't. So I'm gonna get my Coke, and I'll be right back. So simmer on what I just read. Tell me thoughts, okay? Should we make William squirm more? I can make him squirm more, you guys. I like it. I like the idea of it. And no one better tell me, oh, well, it's your book, write what you want. No. No, I want input, guys. It's more fun when I get the input. And yes, I grabbed my business cards, guys. I couldn't help myself. I ordered 100 of them. They came out very, very nice. I'm very proud of them. But so excited to give these out this weekend. It's gonna be so much fun. Probably should keep them stored in this box, but it's a really big box, you guys. I just... Ooh, I know what I'm gonna put in there. If you have ever handed me a business card, just know I keep them. I do go through them every once in a while, like, am I ever going to order from this company or whatever like that? And I do actually go through them. So, this is kind of perfect to have a little box to put them in instead of having them kind of sitting all willy-nilly in my drawer over here. Like, they actually have their own little thing now. Ooh. But look at them, guys. They came out so good. They came out so good. Let me, like, get my face out of the thing. But, like, they came out really good. And I'm gonna hide my phone number that I mean, it's a Google number, but still. Like, they came out so good. I'm so proud. And I designed them. So it's even better. Because I did this. I did this. So, anyways, back to the writing. Okay. Hey, Gage. How are ya? Tossing for a blanket. Absolutely on the couch. Tossing the throw blanket you've been folding haphazardly on the couch, he made his way over to the door. William took a moment to look through a peephole to see her waiting there in his breath. Why do I always struggle describing crap, you guys? Hey, Parker. Hello, love. Make sure you guys are double tapping the live, liking the live, sharing the live. It helps the most when it comes to things. If you're on the other platforms, links pop up as you need, as deemed, so that I don't have to get distracted. Remind you guys about all the things. Well, Parker, guess what I'm working on? I'm working on book tonight. We're working on Werewolves of London. Do you want to hear a bit? Would you like me to read a little for you, Parker? Hey, Talos. How are ya? Okay. So, this is new. I don't think you've gotten to hear this. Oh, thank you, Parker. Thank you, love. I'm gonna move that alert up a little bit because it's a little not in the best place. Thank you, my love. So, I'm gonna rewind this a little bit, Parker. I don't think you've gotten to hear this because you haven't been on some lives in a hot minute. So this is William and Aurelia's like anniversary, their 3-month anniversary. Yes, I have a guy actually wanting to do the 3-month anniversary of this thing. You guys can tell me if that's bad canon or good canon to have for this, but I want William to be like normal but not normal because he's awkward. No, Parker, like I don't think you've actually been here when I wrote this. Like I think it's been a while. So, we're going to start at the beginning and I will read all of this to you guys. So this is chapter 13. This is after they've been dating for 3 months to kind of give context. The rain had started again, a steady drizzle that painted the cobblestones with a slick sheen. William ducked into the antique shop more out of curiosity than necessity, the bell above the door jingling softly as he stepped inside. He'd been out traipsing all over the city in some weird attempt to find everything for dinner. Aw, Talos, it's precious. He'd been out traipsing all over the city in some weird attempt to find everything for the dinner he had planned for the night. Their 3-month anniversary was fast approaching. I really don't want this being the next night. Hey, that's so Ravenclaw. Welcome in. Their 3-month anniversary was fast approaching, and though he hadn't planned on celebrating with a gift, something about the shop's inviting glow had stopped him in his tracks once he had entered its doors. The scent of old wood and tarnished metal wrapped around him like a cloak as his eyes scanned the displays, taking in the trinkets that littered the building. Slowly, his feet moved further into the building, its size far larger than the facade had made him think it was. He made his ways through the aisles, taking in the decades, hell, maybe even centuries, old items that littered every booth. Turning yet another corner as he moved through the building, he found himself in the aisle that apparently was dedicated to nothing but booths of jewelers. It was there, at the third booth counter, that a glint of silver caught his eye. It was a necklace, a sterling silver crescent moon pendant, simple yet elegant. He moved closer, his chest tightening as his fingers brushed the edge of the display case. The first thought that slammed into his mind, making his stomach fill with butterflies, was that this was so perfectly Aurelia. He'd seen enough of her jewelry collection in the last 3 months to know she had no preference for a metal, her necklaces layered around her neck in their varying tones based on what fit the vibe for the evening. It was beautiful, just like her. William was still standing there when the shopkeep finally appeared, keys in hands, with a smile on his face. We rarely see youngsters like you in here, the old man commented as he stepped behind the counter. His eyes met the old man's, a breath William didn't realize he had been holding finally slipping free. Something catch your eye, the shopkeep continued, watching as the young man's face shifted. Yeah, William answered, gently motioning to the crescent moon necklace. A soft sound of approval came from the old man as his key slid into the lock, the glass gently skidding open for him to retrieve the necklace. Once it was on top of the counter and William could see it properly, he knew he had to buy it. Are you looking for someone special, young man? The question hung for a moment as the old man watched him. They're lucky if so. William felt his face flush as he looked down at the necklace in its jewelry box. Yeah, she's... He trailed off, not sure what words to use. But that was always how he felt about Aurelia. It was hard to figure out a good way to describe her, even when he was telling his mother about her. She's beyond words. Then she is definitely something special, the man smiled, closing up the case before collecting the necklace from the counter. I was the same way with my wife. Hard to put a single label on that woman. I just hope she loves it as much as I think she will, William returned his smile, following the man to the front where he rang up the necklace. She's usually not a jewelry person unless she's going out for the evening. It's different when it comes from people who truly care. The shopkeep rang the necklace up before beginning to wrap it for him. As he did, William found himself hesitating, not because he doubted the purchase, but because of the weight it carried. It wasn't just a piece of jewelry, it was a piece of her. Or at least that's how it felt, considering how quickly he had spotted it and not hesitated in making the decision to purchase it. And me, apparently, did not finish that sentence, but at least I knew what I meant. The shopkeeper finished wrapping the necklace's box in soft tissue paper before slipping it into a small paper bag. As he set the bag on the counter, he glanced up at William with a warm smile. That'll be 200 pounds, lad, he said simply, his tone casual, knowing he already knew the decision had been made. William pulled out his card and handed it over without hesitation. Here, he said, his eyes lingering on the bag as if it held something far more significant than a simple piece of jewelry. The shopkeeper rang up the sale, handing the card and receipt back to William. You've got a good eye, he said with an approving nod, and she's going to treasure this, no matter how often she wears it. William took the receipt and bag, his grip firm but careful. Thanks, he said, the corners of his mouth lifting in a faint but earnest smile. Without another word, he turned and made his way to the door. The bell above jingled softly, a brief but familiar sound as he stepped out into the drizzle that misted the air. The rain tapped against the pavement, a rhythmic echo that seemed to mirror his thoughts. He pulled the collar of his coat tighter, not minding the dampness, as he headed toward his apartment. Inside, the warmth embraced him like a long-lost friend, the soft hum of the radiator filling the silence. Even though the place was small, it was his space, carefully arranged to reflect the life he had once dreamed of, but never quite been able to live. It had been the feel of something he could call home, even if only for a little while longer, despite his father's wishes. The worn leather couch, the mismatched yet comforting decor, the window that framed the rain-swept streets below, he made it all his own. He set the bag with the necklace on the table, his fingers brushing the smooth leather of its exterior for a moment longer than necessary. The weight of it, a symbol of the promise he carried, lingered in his thoughts before he turned towards the kitchen, determined to focus on the next task. The small, cluttered space greeted him with the scent of yesterday's coffee and the faint sound of the kettle from the next apartment over. Dinner for tonight. The simple thought made him feel grounded, and he smiled, as if the act of preparing something was a kind of peace. He began pulling ingredients from the fridge, his mind half on the task and half on the strange, simmering feeling in his chest, something like anticipation or perhaps something deeper. That is when it hit him. This would be Aurelia's first time at his apartment. He looked up, taking in the messy space. Why had he thought it was a good idea to have her come here for dinner? William's hands made quick work of the ingredients for the spaghetti sauce before leaving it to simmer on the stove. Grabbing a trash bag, he made his way into the living room, stuffing every piece of trash into the bag as he went, and once that had been accomplished, the living room looked almost decent. With a few stops to ensure the sauce was indeed not burning, William managed to tuck every single book he had strewn on the coffee table back into their homes on the bookshelf, just in time for her soft knock on the door. Tossing the throw blanket he had been folding haphazardly onto the couch, he made his way over to the door. William took a moment to look through the peephole to see her waiting there, and his breath seemed to catch in his chest. She looked absolutely beautiful, but she always did. He gave himself another moment, taking a deep breath before opening the door to see her smiling face. You found the place, he nervously joked. Hard not to when you give pretty damn good directions, she answered. Her perfectly tinted lips curved into a dazzling smile. Is that spaghetti sauce I smell? And that's as much as I've got to connect the scenes together. You're going to have to live with that. That's what you get. That's y'all's taste. What do we think so far? Thoughts, concerns, commentary? Do we like? Do we not like? What's our feelings, guys? What's our feelings on it? Do we like? Oh, you missed me reading Misfit. I was just reading some of the section out that I'm working on. Thank you, Talos. That's helpful. There's gonna be some tweaking as we go. Hey, Mimi, welcome in. There's always gonna be some tweaking as we go, obviously. Thank you, Spinner. Hi, Mickey. Oh, let me get comfy, guys. I'm trying to be comfy. Comfy and don't have to worry about things. Thank you, Spinner. We're just gonna hope that I can finish this book, okay? Because I really want to finish this one because this is the middle book. Okay. So, okay, Talos, are you talking about like when he's waltzing through the building looking for the necklace? Is that what you're talking about? For the time jump? Like I need a point of reference for like which specific spot of the time jump you're talking about. Well, okay, the dinner's not almost ready. He's just starting the sauce. He has not finished dinner yet. Aurelia has a tendency to arrive early to things. If that makes any sense. Ooh, it does work. Yay. Yeah, it's almost time for you to turn into a pumpkin, Talos. So I'm not gonna begrudge you that. Like I get it. Like I am also tired. I am writing. So I can understand that. So it's okay. That just tells me what that means to me is that I need to flesh this out. I need to flesh it out more to like set the timeline a little bit clearer. which is absolutely fine. I can do that. It's no big deal. It's a great feedback note, in other words. It just needs to be a little clearer so that even if you're half asleep, you understand what the timeline is. You know what I mean? Hey Peyton, welcome in. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Make sure you are double tapping the screen, liking the live, sharing the live, reposting the live. That helps the most. All the support is appreciated and greatly loved. I know I keep grabbing my phone, guys. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I did have to go through a lot of stuff today, you guys. It's not fun. I had to move all of the podcast companion episodes from Substack to the blog because they decided to platform a certain someone. And I'm not going to say the name, but if you missed the news, Substack is dead to me as far as like me having stuff there, you guys. Hey, Bongan. Okay. I just got started a few minutes ago. I just got it started a few minutes ago. Hey, Divine. How are you, dear? Doing good, Divine. We're getting bookwork done tonight. I did not write last week at all because I was too busy chatting with everyone. And so I'm actually getting some work done on my freaking book. Oh, well, I'm glad you're having a good Wednesday. I saw one of your videos popped up on my For You page, one of the highlights from one of your lives, where you were performing, and girl, I'm envious. I'm envious. In a good way. In a good way. Wait for her to. Ooh! I wish this was as easy as I would like it to be, but I was trying to do a like writing challenge where I would like write so much and like get it done in a year. Like I had it like done and I was like, nope. Trying to put myself on a timeline of writing this was like the worst idea ever. And I have so many regrets. So I don't have a specific system. Um and everyone uses system in such a strange way. I the way that I do my book writing is the way I always describe it is that the characters kind of live in my head. Um and I would kind of liken it to maladaptive daydreaming to a degree, but it's not exactly the same thing. If they don't have something to say, I can't write. Like, they have to be in a certain mood. And I've been listening to William and Aurelia's playlist like crazy. Oh, that type of system. I use Notion. I actually have there's a creator that I got a it's called a character vault from. They had it free. They're now selling it on, yes, I am a Notion queen. There's a whole entire reason that there was a whole entire blog post related to Notion. Um thank you, Divine. Um, but what I use Notion to keep track of everything. I can show you guys sometime. I can show you sometime, Divine. I don't mind admitting the world. But I got this character vault forever ago, and I just keep all of the characters in there. And it's really neat because like the way I do it, but it was pre-built by someone else, which makes my life easier. And so I just use it, and but I have like a book writing section that I've created, and each book section has its own like character vault as far as it goes. Like Werewolves of London shares the same character vault no matter what, because all the characters from start to finish are going to be the same characters. Guys, my dinner be coming back to haunt me, guys. um and so the way that it functions is that there's everything there, and so I just recreate a character vault from each one. But William and Aurelia have been my hard sells here lately with their like when they want me to touch things and when they don't want me to touch things. I've been listening to their playlist a lot lately because it has been helpful to get into headspace with them, because I have really carefully crafted their romantic playlist. And so it's kind of got me back into where, hey, I William has thoughts to talk about when it comes to their 3-month anniversary, and he's willing to talk tonight. So we're going with the flow there with that. So I'm just doing what he's telling me to do right now, and we'll see where it goes. It's either gonna go really, really well, or I'm gonna scrap half of it. Hi, Tiny Mooncake, how are ya? Worst for wear is I scrap a bunch of crap, but for the most part, if I can at least get like an outline of something that I like from him, I can go in and I can judge all day long. I can make it better. I appreciate that, Talos. I'm the same way, Divine. I'm the same way, and these two, don't get me wrong, I love reading fantasy. Fantasy is like my favorite thing to read. This is fantasy in the essence of it's not it's a modern day fantasy. So like it is set in real, it's like I wouldn't say it's modern. Okay, books 1 and 2 are historical fiction fantasy with this storyline, and then books 3, 4, and 5 are going to be modern day. To make it specific, but I'm doing book 3 first, so that I have a book to work towards, with book 1 and book 2, and then work from for books 4 and 5. Also, originally this was supposed to be 1 book, and now we've ended up with 5 books. Don't ask. Don't ask. It's the craziest thing to have to try and explain. I have to wait. Hey, Shar, how are ya? Okay. Thoughts on the dialogue, you guys. I'm going to read it out. Thoughts on dialogue. You found the place, he nervously joked. Hard not to when you give pretty damn good directions, she answered, her perfectly tinted lips curved up into a dazzling smile. Is that spaghetti sauce I smell? Yeah. I just got it started a few minutes ago. William stepped out of the doorway, gesturing for her to come in. I realized I needed to get the place cleaned up when I started the sauce. You didn't have to clean up on my account, Aurelia says as she stepped inside, slipping her coat off. I wouldn't have judged. So says the woman whose townhouse is so immaculately clean that we could eat off the floor. Thoughts? Concerns? Do we like? Do we not like? I have to keep reminding myself you have to work in a specific tense. I'm also going to have to be really bad about having someone double check this and make sure I'm not writing passive aggressively. Kat's going to be so happy that I'm actually working on my book. She's been griping. No. Why is writing so difficult, you guys? Hi, Zelfer. How are ya? So says the woman whose town is so immaculately clean that we could eat off the floor. The third time one of her laughs, making his heart beat faster. As the sound of it echoed. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I need to go unlock a door, and then I'll be right back. Put you guys on pause on the. In the back. Sorry for the yawns, guys. Welcome, welcome, Bree. Hi, Riley. How are ya? Gonna be honest, I don't know who these people are who keep adding this book to their freaking cart. I need them to purchase it, please. Y'all are driving me absolutely bonkers. Okay, make yourself at home, he smiles before disappearing into the kitchen and began working on the rest of their dinner. Really, a smile just grew as she took in William's apartment. It was quiet and private, the kind of intimacy she didn't realize she needed until she was there. It was smaller than the great sprawling manor she called home. She wasn't in her townhouse, but it felt cozy. Walls were lined with bookshelves. You're really pulling out all the stops tonight. She teases, turning to look at him from where she. Hang on a minute, guys. Okay, guys, sorry. Had to pause for a minute. There was a Catherine missing, and her Auntie Cat is here, and Auntie Cat wanted to see her.
There was one Catherine missing and one Catherine appearing.
Oh, the fun things that happen in this household, guys. The fun things that happen. Hey, Warner, how are ya? Ooh. We're making it. We're making it. I'm actually getting book stuff done. I'm actually getting some writing done, so yay. I've gone from like 57,500 words to 58,165. So we've had improvements. There's improvements. Uh, we're trying, Warner. We're trying. I'm uh, having to run the errands today was not on the list, but I had to get my business cards picked up today. So got these picked up and had to go pick up Legendborn today from Novelette. So that's been picked up so that I can get it started reading because it's gonna be busy. I tried. I can only attention span to video to live so long in the car before like I have to turn them off. And I'm like, I wished I hadn't had to go run errands this evening. It would have been better if I hadn't had to, but it be what it be. We deal with what we got to deal with, you know, Warner. Oh, there's a wild cat. I appreciate it, Warner. Maybe tomorrow night I can come hang out during live. We'll see. We'll see what I can come up with tomorrow night. Thank goodness I remember that it's called a wine key. The things I forget sometimes, you guys. It's a wine key. It's not a bottle opener, it's a wine key. Um Oh no, you're good, Warner. I've got you guys like so the way I've got this set up is like all the chats are on one side of the screen and then the book is on the other side of the screen, so like I can still pay attention. Like I can still commentary, so I can multitask. Um Hey Steel, how are ya? I appreciate that, Warner. Tonight is a I need to be solo here, not with anyone else. I will agree to that. Any other night, body doubling night, even you can join me all night long. And other than tonight and Sundays, you can join me any night. You're good. You're good, Warner. You're fine. It's just that like tonight and on Sundays, it's just harder for me because it's like I, Sundays are game day. We've talked about this. Sunday's game day. And then tonight is writing night. So it's like I'm doing the writing thing. So it's like it's one thing to like chat with you guys, you know, when you're messaging like that, but like when you're on screen, it like makes me want to like focus in and like give you my like full on attention. And so this is helpful on nights when I'm like actually needing to actively be productive. Like when I mean productive, I mean like I actually need to work on this book. Not like last week. Last week we got distracted. My locked in serious face. I'm sorry, guys. It looks like RBF, doesn't it? It's my thinking face. Oops. Not me accidentally hitting the wrong button. I'm gonna be bad and copy that, and I'm gonna like fill this in through here the way I want to. Do, do, do. I don't know why I just labeled this balcony snuggles, but we're gonna go with it. Whatever works. Whatever works, you guys. Oh, all the fun, all the fun, all the time. You're good, Warner. You're good. I'm just. I don't know how I feel about this. Feels a little dialogue heavy, and I feel like I need some like flesh between it, but I'm not sure what flesh to give it. I'd say, as I joke, my dialogue is my I'm moving this up out of the way real quick. My dialogue is like my bone structure for a lot of this stuff, and then I flesh out with description and everything between it. And this just I mean, I can read it to you, Kat. It's not like you can't hear me. Get in here. It needs something, Kat. I don't know what. It needs something. Cat, no, order. Cat's here, like physically here.
Hello. I broke into her apartment.
Is it breaking in technically if I unlock the door and leave it open for you?
If you didn't unlock the door.
You need
You need to get me a key on
You need to mute me on your phone because we're echoing. Just turn their volume off. That's all I was
That's what I
thinking.
did.
Okay.
I thought I did.
You didn't. Okay.
Okay. What am I looking at?
So I have fleshed out the dating, the anniversary bit.
I know, I'm the best friend.
She is the best friend. She needs a key, and well, we got to go and get you and Nini the keys that you want specifically.
I mean, we'd want the same key.
Well, we'll go pick them out later. When money and cost is not a thing. Let's start.
Nini's one of my best friends.
And it's NY, not NE,
Yeah,
NE.
don't let her see you spelling it that way. She'll beat the crap out of you.
Talos! OMG, it's another human!
Where is Talos?
Talos is on the purple app.
Oh, I wasn't aware you were live in multiple
I am live in multiple places. We are on the long form video app, we're on the TikTok, and we're on the purple app.
I would have been watching on the other one if I know that. Damn. I can hate watching lives on TikTok.
Well, you don't have to watch them on. Yes. But no.
No, that's not how you spell it. It's KATHRYN, but yes, I am magic.
Yes, this is that cat, Talos. This is that cat. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I've already read this stuff up here to you. The only thing that I've changed is that instead of it being the next night, we're doing the same night. I changed it. Instead of us having a separate night for the dinner, we're in the same night. So it picks up right here with his anticipation of everything, and then it hits him. You read quick, so like scroll to your heart's content at this point.
Gotta mention the spaghetti sauce.
Oh, it gets a lot of mentions. Don't even start there. I probably drop it too many times.
I'm gonna take a shot every time you mention the spaghetti sauce.
You're gonna get really very quickly drunk during this chapter then. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, keep us posted, Talos. At least with the audiobook, it could definitely be drinking. Go off with a drinking game to my books. How does that sound?
I will. I fucking will. Every time you mention cooking, I'm gonna take a shot. How drunk am I gonna get, Trula?
Huh?
How drunk am I gonna get?
You're probably gonna get really drunk. Not gonna lie.
I'll do it at the club too, so I'm at least in the right environment.
See, the downside about it with me is that a Taurus is writing this book, so of course, food is a main focal point with the fictional characters. It just feels really dialogue heavy. You get what I mean?
Again. Twice in 2 paragraphs.
Don't. I know, Southern Gothic witchy Taurus likes food? Yeah, sure.
Trula would never. She freaking hates food. I'm actually the one who likes food in this apartment right now. That's a lie.
Well, unfortunately, you're out of luck. I have nothing thawed.
It's okay.
And you won't eat what's in the fridge.
I grabbed homophobic chicken.
I saw that. Didn't even call and ask me if I wanted any.
It would have been cold by the time I got here, and you were live. Bitch, don't start with me, bitch.
Thank you, Julio, and thank you. I went back to my classic favorite color. I don't want Dairy Queen. If I get Dairy Queen Talos, I'm gonna want an ice cream dipped in chocolate, and that will for sure be melted by the time it gets here.
I keep being nosy about the comments instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I used the wrong who's, okay?
Yeah, she used the wrong who's, and
it would have gotten fixed eventually.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna be able to read past it. I mean, come on. So says the woman who is Townhouse.
And this is. You just got a compliment.
Oh, thank you. It's actually my best friend's dress. I stole it and I ripped it at work, so we're not gonna tell her about it. Yeah.
I can't even fix that.
It's okay. Her mom can.
Okay.
We'll tell her about it, but
I was about to say, it's like I can't fix that. That's a Trula cannot fix that. And
No.
I usually can.
She hates the dress anyway, so she was probably gonna give it to me. So which not my house.
Aurelia is a clean freak, okay? Bipolar opposite.
You mean to tell me your house isn't clean enough to eat up off the floors?
Most definitely not. I live with a cat.
Fuck. Trula. I've been eating off the floors for the last year. No wonder I've been
Julio, I honestly okay, favorite tattoo that I have right now is my practical magic tattoo that I can't really show easily, but it's this one right here. And it was my 3.5 hour sit tattoo.
I want a tramp stamp that my friends from the club and I all plan on getting tramp stamps with each other's names on them.
Meanwhile, I'm over here. I want a Mothra tattoo, and then I keep saying that Mothra would be a really fantastic. This one will tell you that is a direct ball-faced lie, Warner.
It's cleaner than my home, and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Anyways, continue.
I agree that it is kind of dialogue heavy, but I don't feel like there's much that's necessarily a bad thing.
And there's not,
or that there's really anything you can do to change that.
There's not, and that's the downside. Is like,
otherwise you're gonna be like, she crossed her arms, he crossed his arms,
and that's not my not my writing style. Like, I want everyone to imagine what their body language would be in that moment. Yeah, like, so I don't want to like be that person who in other words, as much as I love J.R.R. Tolkien and the way he describes things,
yeah, I would not be reading this book if you wrote like J.R.R. Tolkien.
I mean, I have sections where we do that. Like, obviously,
I can't even get past fucking page 10.
My point is, it's like there's a difference between me having the chapter open, like the rain had started again, as a steady drizzle, you know, that painted the cobblestones with a slick sheen. Like, describing that is a little bit different to get you in the setting of being in a rainy frickin' London.
Yeah, and that's something I can easily skip if I need to.
If you need to, but like, you know,
imagery just doesn't do shit.
I know.
Aphantasia. But yeah,
Warner, she's only here because she wanted to come see me because she hasn't seen me in weeks.
Yeah, I'm usually here like every day, but I'm poor and I don't have gas money to get out to Antioch from freaking
Murfreesboro.
Antioch, yeah, Murfreesboro. I forgot where I live.
But point being is she hasn't been able to come over, and so she's also been the one who has been stubbornly telling me I need to write this freaking book.
Yeah.
She wants me to finish it.
She hates me. But tonight she loves me, and only tonight usually she hates me because she just expects me to sit here for 6 months waiting.
Well, it's been more than 6 months. and you don't get to have this book until the other books are done anyways. Even if I finished it.
No, I will be breaking into your computer and printing off a hard copy like you did your friend's fanfic. The fuck you mean?
Oh, that one? The Rob Pattinson one?
But no, it is dialogue heavy, but without completely being awkward. I don't think there's anything you can do about it because otherwise, what are you gonna do? Be like, they made small talk.
I mean, that's the whole thing is I don't want to do that. And I'm like, if I keep that up, it's just there's just it's frustrating in like the worst kind of way. If that, you know, it's just it's like what else am I supposed to do with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like there's nothing.
And like I'm trying to get them to the table. Look! It's not even what they do on the balcony. It was the thing that I could think of that would like make me remember what happens in the next bit. But like now I'm trying to figure out how to get these two to the freaking table to eat. Her just hardcore calling Vlad out right there.
What?
So continue where we were. Where were you?
Fuck if I know, dude. No. Somewhere around here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Aww. Talos. Spinner was complimenting your work earlier with my music for the live. I don't know if Spinner's still here.
I need to quit getting distracted.
You need to stop it.
My ADHD is so freaking bad.
How do you read books?
Quickly. Why do you think I don't read a lot while I'm over here?
Clearly.
I really thought that was about to say Fablehaven, and I was gonna be like, my kind of girl, reading middle grade books, but no.
Frankenstein was the first thing that I could think of because Frankenstein is also in the public domain right now, and so named
Fablehaven is very much not.
I know. I'm trying to think of things that are like, she is Warner. She really is. It's helpful.
Yeah, I've read like 42 books this year, so. And I'm like out 7 nights a week. I'm never at home to read, so that goes to show you how fast I am.
And she's considering doing a side hustle of book editing, which Lisa and I are trying to convince her she needs to do.
It's not that I'm against it. Me too. That's a lie. Jacob cooks for me.
That line feels really weird though at the end.
Which one?
She also wasn't sure how much cooking Vlad could have done considering his lack of need for food. Like that part just that last bit sounds meh. Like I like the could have done section. I just don't like the rest of it. Does that make sense?
How old was Vlad ever a human?
Yeah.
How old is he?
They're around 600 something years old. I just don't remember how old Vlad technically is. How old was Dracula when he was turned? Well, it would help if I was spelled correctly. Bram Stoker's original novel has him in his late 40s, technically, but we're probably gonna de-age him just a teeny tiny bit. Dracula Untold. I'm gonna go with age and Dracula Untold. They've got him in his 30s or early 40s in Dracula Untold, so that's where we're gonna aim for.
So he's like 30.
It technically stopped aging at like 30 something, but he's 600 years.
Okay. There you go. Much more natural.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You want to finish reading it and tell me what you think so far? Yes, Daddy Untold. Hey, August.
Oh, that's cute.
What? I guess we'll just have to do this more often so that you get used to it. Yeah.
Okay.
How I feel about that.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I do agree it's a little dialogue heavy. I neither think that's a bad thing, nor do I know how you could change it if you didn't like it anyway.
I mean, I like it. I just wish there was a better way to be more descriptive, but I can't unless I start describing body language, which is not my style. And I don't want to start doing that when it's not my style.
Yeah. Like, I don't. Also, that's one of the things that, like, will have me DNFing a book. Is if we're going too descriptive in like their body language.
It's different to being like he chuckled nervously running a hand through his hair. Like that's different.
Yeah, that's different than, you know, every time you have a line of dialogue, you're telling me what actual action they're making. Like it's really fucking annoying really quickly.
It's one thing to do it in a general sense of the way of like, you know, he's commenting as she's fixing her plate. Like you can imagine how she's going about fixing her plate and stuff like that. Now I just have to get them through actually eating to balcony snuggles. I can't.
Do you need help?
I do need help. Because we gotta at least gotta get them through the meal to get to the balcony situation. Because originally it was like, you know, it was all generalized writing, and I don't like that. So it's like I need to like flesh it out more.
Is there any important conversation you want them to have during dinner?
I just realized he's left the bag with a fucking necklace on it.
Huh?
The necklace.
Yeah.
Is in the gift bag that he sat on the table. And they're going to sit at the table for dinner.
Yeah. That causes some problems for you, doesn't it?
Not necessarily.
I mean, she could ask what's in the bag.
No, because that's not what I want her to do.
I'd say it's dialogue heavy just in the sense that there's a lot of dialogue. It's not like awkwardly so, if that makes sense. Like it's not just like lines of dialogue, like he said, she said, following one after the other. There is some description in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Talos, is there is some description. It's just that to me it doesn't feel like there maybe not to me I don't think there's enough is what it feels like, but that can come through multiple rewrites at this point. Maybe right in here, have him move the gift. Maybe.
Does he have to walk through? I assume the like living space is where he is right now.
He's at the door to the apartment, so
but to get there from before, did he have to walk through the dining room?
So the way that I imagine his apartment, and I know this is gonna sound like really, really crazy, because his apartment's not very big to begin with. It's not like a studio apartment, but there's like a bedroom and everything, and I'm just randomly drawing a box at this point. So like this is the hall. We've got our little like open floor plan kitchen over here. This would all be like living space, and then we'd say like bedroom would be over here. So like dining would be like over here. Obviously
Is
more
living room?
yes.
Is door right here.
Most likely yes.
So yeah, have him grab it.
And then balconies off the
Maybe have him
Ugh.
grab it off the table. And does he have any sort of like mantle or something for storage right here he can set it on?
I haven't necessarily thought his apartment all the way through yet. This is our first introduction to his apartment, so like I haven't like rephrase. Technically our first introduction to his apartment's going to be in Lineage of Blood. I just haven't I'm stuck here and maybe I need a cat. Maybe I need a cat here. Why don't you read through that and tell me what you think, because I am getting stuck at the HR shit.
The HR shit?
Yeah, because it's his first day at the company.
Oh, for work.
Yeah.
I got in a fight with an HR rep the other day.
No, she does better standing up.
No, if I sit down, the ADHD is going to be even worse than it is right now. Like, I'm already so distracted.
By the chats.
And if I sit, I'm not going to have anything to focus on other than that.
I got ink on my hand, you guys. Don't judge me.
August,
this is Kat in the Discord server.
Hi. I'm not very chatty in the Discord server, but I'm a lurker. I read everything y'all say.
You do post in the reading section.
Once in a while.
Face to name.
Yeah.
August, face to name.
Hashtag cataclysm. With a K. Also catamancy. Like retamancy, but with cat instead.
Read.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's yeah, he was cool.
That's technically how it's supposed to be written. She's lucky I really need her to read this, otherwise I would totally be torturing her.
How so? She'd be trying to tickle me right now. She's evil. She's an evil bitch.
Language!
I didn't say it.
PG-13. We have to be PG-13.
means you can say cuss words.
Yay, Talos! You came up with a new word. You came up with a new word.
Who, me?
Anyways, read.
I'm reading. I'm trying. What am I reading for exactly?
I'm stuck here
With
his first day.
oh, gotcha. Work.
Yeah.
With HR. What's he do for work?
He's technically a data analyst / research assistant in the research and development department.
And you're struggling with, you said, HR.
Yeah, like this sets it all up for him to like have his first day at the office being the same day that happened, like where Love waits an eternity, where Aurelia's at the office with her dad. This picks up before she gets there, or like right after she's arrived, and this is William's first day, same day.
Gotcha.
For context. What?
There's supposed to be a comma there, but that could also be a writing style thing. For you and just how you prefer to write. So I was gonna change it.
It's not a preferred writing style. I probably just missed the comma when I was writing, to be brutally honest.
I didn't want to change it if everywhere else you didn't have a comma.
No, I 100%. You will pry my fucking Oxford comma out of my cold, dead freaking hands.
If there is
We
an
love
opportunity to use a comma will be used.
Exactly. Also, we love the TikTok shop because I said the F-bomb.
What? Oh.
TikTok doesn't like it when you say the F-bomb.
Ah.
So we say we like the TikTok shop.
TikTok would hate me. Research and development. Don't eat my grandma. She's so sweet. This sentence is uncomfortable.
Oh.
Wait, I don't. You just don't need that part.
Okay. I trust you.
I know you do. I'm just telling you. I'm not just making random. I'm telling you why I'm removing things.
Yeah. As I sit here and play with my new business cards. Like they're a tarot deck. Not that I'm going to start proper shuffling them. I think you can tell by the way that I write things that I really don't enjoy certain sections that I'm having to write. And it's like,
Yeah,
I'm just
whole paragraph.
like, I'm just circling a drain trying to get shit out.
This whole paragraph.
I know, okay?
It's so uncomfortable.
I know. You're talking to the choir. You're preaching 100% to the choir, ma'am. I know how awkward it is. And this chapter is going to be the one that I have to like rewrite 16 million different times. I'm just trying to get something down.
Do you want to send me this chapter and I will make comments on how you can improve it?
No, you can just do it now. Edits however you want. I trust you. We're not doing this in a markup style. Just freaking do it.
How do I just highlight one word at a time with your computer?
So with Mac, you either highlight it with the mouse or you highlight it shift.
Oh, so
an
I
arrow.
have to go one letter at a time?
No, not with that. You just you.
The mouse is just trickier.
There you go. I want his chapter to be the one that we set up what the company does. Does that make sense? I want his chapter to be the chapter that sets up like the company manifesto and everything like that. Because fun fact, my werewolf family is very charitable. Extremely charitable. And again, I'm just sitting here shuffling business cards, guys. Because why the heck not?
I don't like this sentence, this part of this sentence.
Which part? Instilled from an early age after you've been trusted with others.
There we go. Too many simple sentences.
It's okay.
I know, it
So
feels wrong to not tell you why I'm making the change.
But I also have this thing called, it's like I will do a run-on sentence if I'm just allowed to. So like I have to make myself write simple sentences.
Yeah.
Does that, because if I don't write simple sentences, we will literally have a whole paragraph of a single run-on sentence.
I ever told you about the letter my mom wrote to my senior year English teacher?
Nope.
I'll have to tell you about that when you get off.
I get to have story time with Kat in a little bit.
She hasn't had story time with me in forever because I've been depressed.
It's been 3 weeks.
I
It might
know.
as well have been 12 years.
I know. It's been 3 weeks where I was majorly depressed because I couldn't even go to the freaking club. I literally was stuck in my apartment and at my job for 3 freaking weeks.
Capitalism.
Yay! Not capitalism. Well, I mean, yes, but the reason is because it's suddenly, for some reason, $40 for me to fill up my 10-gallon gas tank.
Do you want to know how much it was for me with 17 gallons?
No, because I'd want to cry.
60.
Yeah. Insanity. I wonder whose fault that could possibly be.
We can't talk politics on live.
I wasn't talking. I was implying.
No, I'm just saying we can't actually legitimately talk about it. We can imply, we just can't talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno, no.
As they're talking about Bruno. So my best friend is driving her boyfriend's car to the Spinner 7810 person. I don't know if I know you. My best friend is driving her boyfriend's car. He does not drive diesel, but he has like a freaking Lexus IS10 or some crap. And she drives that car, and they live all the way out in the middle of the nowhere. So while it's $40 for me to fill up a tank of gas, and that'll last me, what?
You're not going to the
5
club.
days without going to the club if I'm going home and to work and nowhere else. She has to fill up every other day because she lives, I kid you not, like an hour away from any sort of civilization. She's so far out there isn't even a Dollar General at her house.
That is saying something.
I know. It's like 20 minutes to get to a Dollar General.
Nene.
She chose this life.
I will not disagree with that statement. She did.
She did. Oh, they get to start building their house soon. Yeah, their property got approved for 2 3-bedroom homes.
Yay!
Yeah. So I told her that she can build one for them and build a second one for me, and then we can live together like we've
Can I
always
just move in with you?
It's John's property, but I think if you can convince Nene.
I think I could convince Nene just by saying I will cook every night.
Nene likes cooking.
Her and I could cook together.
This is true.
We just make a big giant chef kitchen in the middle of it, like a shotgun house. Like how shotgun houses have the hall in the middle, and instead we do enclose it, but we put the kitchen in the middle like that. And Nene and I can cook together.
Shotgun houses always confuse me, okay? Because where does the bathroom go?
Well, okay, so here's the thing though. It's 2 houses separated like a shotgun house. I don't know, because shotgun houses were built when they were outhouses, sweetheart. So the bathroom was not in the house.
Okay, but they still exist with bathrooms in the house nowadays.
That's because people have enclosed the shotgun area and then added in the bathrooms.
Not always, though. Because, okay, one of my grandparents used to.
We're getting off a really bad tangent right now. We will talk about this later. Yes, the commune. We've talked about this.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry. This is what it's always like with us, you guys. I'm sorry. You're getting like a full, like, normal live entrance with us.
Yeah, no, this is, me with ADHD and Trula just bullying me for no freaking reason.
Mm-hmm. Not bullying. It's not bullying. Be nice.
No, it's sibling rivalry.
It really is. Except I'm mom, not big sister.
Yeah, it depends on the day.
That's true.
I wouldn't dare fight with my mom the way I fight with you.
True. But no, seriously, like it's been awful. Like the amount of running that I typically do on weekends and the amount of running I haven't done on weekends, you guys, just to make my gas last longer. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for, you guys.
any of that.
Okay. Again, can you tell that I don't like writing this chapter at all?
I can also tell that you forgot what tense you're writing in.
That happens way more often than what you think it does. Sometimes I catch it and sometimes I don't. This is another dialogue heavy thing. But I don't know what to do. When you've never worked in HR, you don't know how it fucking works.
I've never worked in HR either, but I have worked, retail, which is totally different type of HR.
I don't even think I have a grasp on corporate HR, to be brutally honest with you. Half
Honestly,
the time.
working in retail, you might as well not have HR sometimes, because genuinely, any problem I've ever had that would involve HR in a corporate office, we dealt with in store. Like, no, we're gonna sit down
And have the discussion.
we're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna figure out who's in the right, and someone's gonna learn to shut their mouth. I usually end up being the one to win those arguments.
Shocker.
I know.
Anyways,
It's almost
continue.
like everyone loves me or something. I don't know why.
My child certainly didn't love you when you came in.
She hid from me. That was me.
She was under the couch, y'all. Catherine went and hid under the couch from her auntie Kat.
I love how I'm just my head is just your social
My little
thing.
my little thing that I can't talk about because if I talk about it on TikTok, I get my gifts taken away.
Yeah, that thing.
You're visible on the other two, if I'm not mistaken, unless you're being covered by the QR codes, but I can't tell because the TikTok chat is in the way.
So I don't really care either way.
Me pop. Sucks
Would
to
y'all
be
believe I'm only 23 years old?
sucks to be hypermobile. Thanks,
Thank
Spinner.
you for that information.
And I appreciate that Spinner gets the fact that we can't talk about it like what it's actually called, and we just say it's the purple. We appreciate the commitment, Spinner. Thank you. What?
Hurt my elbow at some point, and I don't know when or how. I'm falling apart.
No, isn't that the same elbow that this is the same elbow that I had to hydrogen peroxide because you skint it coming down the stairs, babes.
Yeah, I know it is. I cracked it at some point. Oh my god, I probably have EDS.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? Like Violet in Fourth Wing?
Sure. Whatever you say.
She won't read Fourth Wing, you guys.
Negative desire to read it. Yeah, no, my mother has it, and I have like most of the same symptoms that they used to diagnose her.
I just have hypermobility in the non-normal hypermobility spots because
my roommate found out that she's hypermobile. Not Natalie, the other one whose name I will not say because it's too identifiable.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
She found out that she's hypermobile. She thought it was totally normal, like to be able to basically touch your head to your shoulder blades.
Fun fact: the Bechtel or Bindle or whatever test for that does not test for. It only tests for hypermobility in certain joints. It does not test for hypermobility in different joints because I am hypermobile in my knees. That is not a joint that they test. I'm hypermobile in my neck. That's another place that they don't test.
I'm hypermobile everywhere.
And I'm hypermobile in my elbows and my wrists. Thank you, August. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. I figured it was like something like that.
I don't know what Talos was responding to.
Talos is 100% responding to the
head touching her shoulder.
Yes. Yes.
Mine almost can.
Mine won't. I can only get mine to go that far. But
It
still, it's
depends
hypermobile.
on the day. Like right now, I could not get it to go very far because I've injured my neck.
I'm also super hypermobile in my hips though, but hey, I will tell you guys, fun fact, went to my chiropractor yesterday for my normal adjustment, and I was actually mostly level with my hips.
Good job.
That new bed's working out for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's almost like
Continue
like
reading.
I know the product I'm selling.
Continue reading.
It's almost like I know that or something.
I'm also hypermobile in my jaw. That's why I have TMJ. I know, it's a lot. Kat's doing her stretchies.
Yeah, no, I'm
Big stretchy.
Am I a cat?
Yes.
Literally by name.
We gotta stretch. You know, that's a rule here, guys. We do at least try to take care of our bodies. I also need to stretch. I've got joints that are cracking and popping.
Yourself.
Did you not just hear my right elbow, my right shoulder
I'm
just
talking
pop?
about the trying to take care of our bodies part.
I try to take care of yours.
Yeah, but you said we. There's no we involved in
It's the royal we of me.
Trula makes sure that I am kept alive.
I feed her when she's here usually.
Not tonight. I ate homophobic chicken.
Well, tonight was also a night where I wasn't sure. We did not know you were coming until after I'd technically ordered.
I literally got in my car and I was like, I have an extra quarter tank. Sorry, y'all.
That went down
Oh, yeah.
the way.
I have a sleep number bed and I made Trula buy one, so 10 out of 10.
Oh no, August knows. August and them have seen it because I've explained where Catherine likes to go, like her little hole that she likes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, continue. I mean, most of the dialogue I get. It's the descriptions and everything like that.
Oh, so I can just skip the dialogue?
I mean, it's kind of important, but it's not like crazy important right now. What's the
conspiracy
What's the conspiracy theory? What is it? We're awake. We're awake.
Well,
for now.
arguably. I can't be the cat because I have a Marble, and if I am a cat, Marble would hate me, and she is in fact obsessed with me. She would not leave me alone all day yesterday. I tried. I even got her brother out.
Tiger.
Tiger's eye.
This next bit is where I'm like, ugh. If that makes sense. I wished I could play you guys the music from the playlist because the music from the playlist is dope, but I can't because all of it's copywritten and I can't play it on live.
Listening to Vicious by Bones on repeat, and then that's become the theme song of my apartment. So every time I walk in, they're playing that song.
No.
Constantly.
No.
Over and over and over again on the TV.
Bless your heart.
Oh no, I love the song. I love it.
Till August, I plan to call them Augie for short with permission. August, did you hear that?
I'm broken. I worked a 4-hour shift.
Sorry.
No, it was great. I was supposed to go in at 11.
Did you sell anything?
I wasn't going to sell anything anyway. No one came in all day.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I was only there for 4 hours, so I'm not complaining. My wallet will be.
What did you?
You just, there's something.
Oh, I left an S.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Why?
Discord is locked.
Discord is locked?
It's updating. On Linux.
Sure.
Talos, yes. In Talos, August says that is fine. He likes it regardless. And that's it. I'm stuck in this chapter. Actually, I think we're gonna get off live because if we keep doing this, it's just gonna go crazy. So, TikTok, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And with that, until our next cup of tea, I have to find my mouse first. So we're gonna call it a night. Thanks, August.
Bye.
And per usual, you guys get the last sign off over here on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited to say that we are getting so much more following over here, and I greatly appreciate everyone who has followed me here. And hopefully we will eventually hit affiliate. We're still trying to get the average of 3-4 viewers per stream. So once we hit that and get that for a few streams, we'll be at affiliate, you guys, which will be beneficial to me in many, many ways regarding surgery stuff. So I will see you guys Sunday for our next round of The Last of Us. Until our next cup of tea.
Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing.